Everybody go out and get one of these. Go to your local party city and get one. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. I made a video months ago joking to the Pink Floyd Korn song, "We're all just another brick in the wall." We'll all show up, hundreds of us, thousands of us, millions all over the world wearing crowns. They're like, what's going on? And I just thought of that now. This could be a YouTuber army. Some people might wanna, I don't know, I'm just kidding, but show up to the gatherings, everyone wearing crowns, just for a video thing, just to be in a video. It would make us stand out. Alright, talk about psychic synchronicity, destiny. We have 2 new members to the family. And my friend from my mental illness, mental health program, that I've been at this program for 1.5 years. She's my only YouTuber friend. She just made her first video ever. I knew I was going to rub off on you eventually. I knew it. You can't evade. I sink in eventually. And my BFF, bipolar friend forever. So it's lonely for a YouTuber to be in a community where no one else is into YouTube. It's a very lonely existence. So, my friend just messaged me not like 5 minutes ago. I just seen it on the post on our Facebook group that she posted her first video. My friend Elizabeth. I know you say your close friends call you Libby. I like to call you Elizabeth. Better not get that wrong. With an S. Not with a Z, like Elizabeth Bathory, the worst female serial killer in the world, in Europe somewhere. Not with a Z. So, my friend's first YouTube video is at Libby Cacavalli. I'm gonna put the link with the name with the picture, please. Anyone in the group, please be supportive. First video. I am so proud of you right now, because you get VIP status anyway. For being my only YouTuber friend in the community, whether you make YouTube or not. Now you've made your first video. You don't know what door you just opened. You could be meeting your idol, Miranda Sings, before you know it. At VidCon. Alright. Then, yesterday, Leslie Priest Vlogs joined, family vlog. So, welcome to the small YouTuber family. It's going to be a crazy, positive place. All about success. All about support. Views, likes, shares. Nobody knows the struggle that YouTubers go through better than other YouTubers. It's a big philosophy in here. Karma. That you receive most when you give. So now we got a community of people that understand. So view, like, share, subscribe to the people that you like. Some people are going to really connect in here, and people are going to make friends for life. Then we got our first rapper into the small YouTuber army. Grim Grave Digger, welcome. UBT Music. Underdogs Bite 2. I agree. I'm an underdog too. I know. So I listened to the first song, Triumphant remix of the Wu-Tang Clan, featuring V Styles. So head on over there and check it out. And welcome to the family. And so glad after the shout-out's over, I'm taking a break from my mental illness community Friday and Monday because I got no gas money. And so I get a week to view everyone's videos. I get to finally just relax a little bit and just get on social media and shoot the breeze and just enjoy everything that's going on. So, over and out, everybody. Hit me up. Ciao. Alright, let's begin. YouTuber family out there, let's begin the dreams and goals of everyone in here. That's the business. It's not everyone gets a piece of the pie. It's a thought that lets everyone get an entire pie. Why not? Because in this world we live in, happiness is anarchy, if you know what I mean. Being happy is a rebellious act. So we're gonna make this hashtag go viral. Small YouTuber Army hashtag. Use this all over the place. In the next 9 months, we make this hashtag go so viral. We have our first gathering. And we can, you know, work it out with everyone. If you can't get to the place, my gathering point, we could have other gathering points. My gathering point, Port Jefferson, New York. A little port town. It's a little hidden gem in the middle of too long of an island, not so New York. Long Island, New York. It's a little hidden gem in the middle. It's like a little Hollywood of its own. There's trains, planes, automobiles, ferries, everything coming in here, and motels. I'll pick people up. We'll get like 100 strong in Port Jeff, maybe more. In 9 months, we could have 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 members strong. We'll build this balanced, diverse, utopian YouTuber society. And we could start going all places, all different places, represent. We could send you and your friends, maybe, who knows, if we get big enough to wherever you want. I'd like to go to Comic-Con, anime cons, cosplay, things, stuff like that. We're gonna get it, and maybe one day we can all touch ground at VidCon. That would be sick. Had to check, make sure the vid working properly. Alright, I got the Army shirt. Shout outs to Walmart, $5. In the last video, the Don't Be a Wiener shirt. Let's just say I couldn't afford the $7.50. I wore the shirt. You know what I did next. I wanted back my $7. I didn't like the shirt. I brought it back. I got this shirt. The Army shirt, United States, and then I got the UK glasses. Shout out all the people from the UK that joined. I want to go to the UK. I've been obsessed with going to the UK. I want to touch my boots down in London, visit Ireland, Wales, and everything over there, Scotland and everything. It's been crazy. Dreams. And so that's the attire. Alright, this is going to be nuts to shout out everybody alphabetically, and then I'll edit it tomorrow. Alright. Alphabetical slaughter to anyone that knows Papoose. This is kinda that. Like a rap alphabetical slaughter, kinda. We're going through the alphabet here. Of all the YouTubers strong. Starting with almighty Mushu 2. Because he knows how I feel about losing the YouTube. The gamer singer Wildman got the second YouTube up. Knows the pain of losing the YouTube. It sucks. Alondra Lopez photographer, just started YouTube. I'm your first subscriber. We're going to definitely help you on that. We're going to have a huge photographer impact in the community. I'm going to work on all that. After this, I'm going to work on getting us so everyone can have friends. That brings me to a point that people to bring up in the community. I've been wanting to bring this up about inviting your YouTuber friends. Just want to make that clear. They have to be YouTubers. You know what I mean? It's different than the other. I scoped out. I was a part of some other YouTuber groups. I tried them out. They were all sub for sub scams, clickbaiters, and all that stuff. It was all about the person that started the group. You all subscribe to that person, and everyone else is left in the dust. This ain't that. This is the opposite of that. This is the opposite of that. We're all gonna grow together. Yup. Nobody's forgotten about. Nobody's left behind. Everybody's included. Batteries not included. And also, Alondra Lopez has the family vlog going on. Salvajes al 100 Lopez. So we're going to build our Hispanic community in there, because I've been wanting to learn Spanish. For years I got A.D.H.D. I just got Spanish books from the library, and I had to return them because I got so much going on. I couldn't even read. So I'm hoping to get inspiration through this when we grow. And next up, the Beehive TV. On the YouTube, it's Beehive TV, FMR. I don't know what that means. Family on drugs, but I know they're not on drugs. I know they're hooked on the drug called life. Our first family vloggers in there. I told you I'd get more family vloggers. We got that, and it's growing. So all family vloggers in here, definitely, please check out the Beehive TV. Just check out the genius family vloggers. Connect with them family vloggers. We're going to have so many family vloggers and travel vloggers. Yes, because I want to have a family one day. Having a family one day seems like a more far-off dream to me than going to hell and actually defeating Lucifer, fallen angel Lucifer. I'd have a better chance going to hell to defeat the devil himself than finding love, is what I'm saying. That seems like a more far-off dream to me. Someone like me, someone that love probably never happens to. I forgot, I don't know why I went off on a tangent. Make sure it's recording. Alright. Let's get this ball rolling. I gotta get to therapy community and support the mental illness, mental health. My friend, my fourth YouTuber friend, Becca Vlogs. You're back in the shout out again. You get a 2 shout out in the system. Big things going to happen. Very big thing. Becky Cullen, that also has a Facebook, Girl Goes 2. So check that out. The inspiration, a travel vlogger, first travel vlogger mentioned here. We're going to get so many travel vloggers. You're going to get not sick of traveling. You're going to want to travel to meet all these friends that you're going to make in here. BTW Comics coming down. Got you the 2 picks coming on. So everyone can come down and see the comedian genius extraordinaire. Get over there. What are you doing here? Get over there. Well, wait, watch the video first, then get over there. And if I forget to link everyone's link in the description, please remind me. Because I'm going warp speed now. Chelsea Apple, our very own mom-to-be. mom-to-be to a beautiful little baby boy. You might be in the hospital right now having your baby. So everyone, moms unite in here. Mom-to-be Chelsea Apple. The younger sister of Fiona Apple. So we have a celebrity in the house too. Chelsea Apple. Fiona Apple's younger sister, YouTuber. Christy McCullough. My Lipton mint green tea buddy. So, and when you told me about when you mentioned the Lipton green tea, I said I never tried. Behold what was sitting in my Lipton tea box. A sample of the Lipton mint tea. And what you said about might not be able to come to the Port Jeff gathering, that got to thinking that we have other gathering points. But I'm hoping to come up with a plan. Everyone will get used to me saying, I have a plan. So I want you to be there for Port Jeff. Maybe we could figure something out. Get a little donation fund coming. I don't know how much it would cost. Oh, I'm only at 8. Colin Julian. Our first... Well, I'm a little bit of a paranormal investigator. I went to the haunted asylum. I want to do some paranormal stuff. But our very own first paranormal investigator, firefighter, photographer. Get over to this man's website. YouTube will not disappoint you with the entertainment, the paranormal activity going on. You got me wanting to go do something else paranormal very soon. Dead Girl Superstar. Make me think of the Saturday Night Live Superstar. The one that goes like this. The Superstar. You know the Saturday Night Live one. And, oh, I picked 2 pics for you. Because I wanted to show the pic of that you peed your pants at a Avenged Sevenfold concert. Diary of a 40-something. I call you as the Curious 5. We'll get down to that in a little while. So we have the beauty, fashion, haul, unboxing community growing strong. We're going to have every piece of every community in this community. Build this crazy human theory of everyone gets to accomplish their dreams. I'm kind of like the opposite of the Joker. My chaos is we're going to all overdose on happiness. That's my chaos. Let's put a smile on that face. Why so serious? Okay. Stop for a second, make sure that the film is working out. Okay, all's well, and where am I? Oh, don't forget, because I just subbed to you now. So I went through this list back and forth, because so help me God, if I forget anyone, if I forgot anyone, I would be making a special single shout out dedicated to you and your channel. Everyone always says there's no way I'm going to miss anybody on here. And then it always happens. I have went through everyone's YouTube, Google, Facebooks, Twitters, everything to make sure everyone is on here. So the next up, Down Under vlog. I come from a land down under. You know that song. Where we may go and mention the. I said, do you speak of my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And he said, oh. So, that goes to the people out there that say, every time I watch one of your vlogs, I end up with a song in my head. So I want to know the history. Why did they call Australia the land down under? And we have some Australian vloggers in here. My scatterbrain can't put it together off the top of my head. But I know that we have Australia in the house. This is recording, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. We're at number 13. Oh, Eleanor Hall. I found the photo of, was it borrowing a book from the library? Because me and my mom just lost the library museum pass. And I went to the library, me and my mom thinking, what can it cost? 20 bucks. They said, 600 bucks! I have mental illness, I'm on disability, I don't have a job, my mom's physically disabled, recovering from a stroke. 600 bucks, that was laughable. So I thought that was a cool pick to represent you. Everyone get down to the Eleanor Hall. I thought maybe your last name is kinda meant Hall. And Eleanor Hall, to let the group know you were the baby that inspired the comedy group Kids in the Hall. They named the show after you. So for everyone in the group to know that we got more celebrity in the house. Make sure you check out her I Burned the Sausage videos. Trying out for The Voice. I was rooting you on that. Here's our musician tag in the army. We gotta bring the musicians together. If you didn't know, my number one dream, besides finding soulmate love, is to make music. And it has been a painful road for a long time. I got a couple songs out there, but it's been a painful road, so maybe one day we could collab on a song, who knows? So we're going to get lots of aspiring musician YouTubers in the house, so don't worry about that. And shout outs to you from the UK. Emily Peniston, another UKer in the house. So check out her video with the balloons getting thrown at her. I think you're going to stick around. I think you're a keeper in the YouTube army. And we could form, yous can all form together to represent the UK. Maybe when you come out here and you're representing the UK sect of the small YouTuber army, all about supporting small YouTubers to succeed and get money, success. Greg and Tyler, our first and only father-son dynamic comedy duo. Doing all the crazy challenges got me peaked in the mind. What type of challenge could I do? I've been thinking that since yesterday. I can't think of one, but I got some stuff coming up. And I meant the question that I said, would you do something with Nickelodeon green slime? That stuff is fun. I haven't messed with that since a kid, and I'm going to go get some of that for a special 750 subscriber. I got something special with green Nickelodeon slime. And thank you so much for shouting out the YouTuber family here. So if you didn't see that, go to Greg and Tyler's latest video. Posted it in the group for a special small YouTuber army shout out. Oh, Hannah Barker. With the Facebook Hannah Barker Art and Cosplay. That gave me the idea in the group that we could go places. We could send everybody, if you have a dream place you want to go to, once we get the funding. And you'll hear me say it again. With the funding, I have a plan. Trust me on that one. I have a plan that maybe millions of dollars one day could come raining down upon the small YouTuber army. And then it comes up, hey, what does everyone want to do? Let's go have some fun. We got millions of dollars. So what do they call that? What do they call that when you have the funding? When a company has, they have a income, a budget. We have a millions of dollar budget. Some people could be like, I want to go to this concert. I want to go to this event. And they go down there and make the videos. And then before you know it, small YouTuber army starts popping up. We're like Smith from the Matrix. Or we start popping up all over the place. They can't get rid of us. What was I talking about? I hope I pronounced the name right. I feel like saying Haley Tregear, but I think it's Tregear. I'm hoping that the group can give you the inspiration to start making more videos, that we got your back. When you start making videos again, you'll get the inspiration. So I think I picked a pick that has something to do with inspiration with you. So if you need any help from us, let the army know. We'll have your back. Because the comedy, I saw the pic that you said, I want to fight. And I felt, I want to fight once, eons ago, in another life, far, far away. So I want to check that video out.
A.D.H.D.
Musician, nerd, comedian extraordinaire. We're going to get lots of nerd YouTubers in here. Don't worry about that. Never underestimate the power of the nerds in the world. Because they might be coming to save our butts when we get in trouble out in the universe, on planet Earth, and the sun's about to expire, and we're going to need to come out with a scientific plan for that. Illuminated reality. Re from illuminated reality. A dynamic duo of comedy. Very important to have the dynamic duo. I don't have a dynamic duo yet of comedy, but if you didn't know, I'm an aspiring comedian too. So there's going to be a huge comedy presence in this group because everyone needs laughter. Which brings me to this. There's nothing more contagious than laughter. ISO Wonders with the big news of getting on Radio 1 Lebanon. When I heard that news, I asked you to join. And it was you, and we'll just jump to it right now. Mikey Mix TV. So you were the two to get on the radio. If anyone else has been on radio, please let me know, because radio is huge. It could be public radio. Getting on the radio is huge. It's a huge accomplishment, a good feeling. So Mikey Mix TV, the UK, on BBC One Radio. Radio 1 Lebanon. That is big news. Congratulations on that. If I could get my ADHD strings together, I'll try to contact some public radio to talk about mental illness and mental health. Jessie Bell Hill, the first and second ones to join the army. You cannot shout out Jessie Bell Hill without shouting out the MMA holes. You have to get over to Jessie Bell Hill because there's always craziness and excitement, something going down. There's always something going down. It reminds me kind of like my life, except for it's more explosive and social with the, I'm kind of a loner trapped in my bedroom all day. Jessie Bell Hill getting out there and you're getting trolled by people, crazy stuff going down. You're the one and only YouTuber in here that you're falling into that YouTuber where people are trolling you. When you said that the other day, my first thought was that when you're getting trolled like that, that's an asset as a YouTube. You could end up with 1 million subscribers overnight because you end up trolled. They say the haters make you famous, right? All right. Starting to sweat here. Jordan Rebecca. You're going to be real mad at me if I make the sign wrong from Star Trek. She got the sign going down there on the pic that I found. That was the favorite pic that I found. So, I consider you in the nerd army of the small YouTuber army. Nerds unite! I'm 5% nerd. Maybe more, maybe 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe. Maybe a little bit. And thanks for all your advice and all the tips and the discussion of how we're going to grow this. So I want everyone's brain. They say 2 heads are better than 1. Well, we got 50-something brains right now to figure out how to make it to the top. When we storm the gates of Hollywood, California, with wrath and Josh and M, that Friday feeling. Here's another that I'm learning. When YouTubers have a schedule, because then you could go over there on a day when you need your YouTube fix. So that Friday feeling, we're going to give you so much motivation in here to come out with some bam impact on the videos on every Friday night. Once I get used to it, that brings me to, we skip a little bit ahead sometimes, because I don't want my boy to be towards the end. Make sure I get the YouTube name right. Tony K. Rich 93, that has a prayer video every Sunday. So now I got in my mind that Friday feeling, and then the prayer, Sunday prayer. So, big things going to happen. You've been repping the small YouTuber army very hard. Very strong. Big things are going to happen. We're going to get that gathering going. It's going to be powerful. So that's Friday, that Friday feeling Friday. And the prayers on Sunday. Julie Baba. I hope I said that name, Baba. Baba. I'm thinking of the cartoon Babar when I say your last name. You brought 4 friends in, which wanted me to bring to the community, to invite friends in that are YouTubers, so that everybody in here has friends. Nobody feels neglected or abandoned, because if you can't tell, I got neglect and abandonment issues from family neglecting. Your boy here. Abandoned, always abandoned. So we can't have anyone feeling... Why did I bring that up? Oh, for everyone to have friends here. So that's how I got... You invited 4 friends in, beauty vloggers. Unite. So I call you the Curious 5. Katora's TV. Our first self-help motivational speaker. So I am going to work hard to get 10 self-help motivational speakers. I've been scoping out some, trying to get them in here, when I see that it's all about spreading the positivity. And so that's going to be huge. For a while I wanted to write some self-help books, but I think I've gotten to a place where I might be too insane to write self-help material. But that's going to be huge. Kimberly Lesnick. A very sad but also good note of congratulations that you're going back to college, or to college, starting on your last video. That you seem kind of sad that you might not be able to make YouTube videos anymore for a while, because you're going to be swamped with work. But, look how small the camera is. Phew. I know when you're in college you probably don't want people seeing you on YouTube and stuff, but a lot of college people do have YouTubes and it's fine. But, camera's small, you could take us into the dorm life. There are people with college type stuff on here. I think A.D.H.D, I think you, I got the pick with you with the graduation. I don't know if you're in college or not, but that'll be big in here. There'll be lots of advice and info about college and all that stuff. Family vloggers. Family vloggers. Family vloggers. Feeling like Grace Heldig. New person, new person. Family vloggers. Family vlogger. Kim Style Life. So, head on over, connect with the Beehive TV. We're family vloggers strong in here. I couldn't believe how many family vloggers we got. We're family vloggers strong. L.A. Brooks. I don't know if you have the name L.A. because you want to go to L.A. one day. I was thinking that. I don't know. But L.A. Brooks, facing the fears. That has been a big topic in my life for a long time. Born with hyperhidrosis, sweat disorder. Born into fear. And then Lightning Lass of the Curious 5. And I saw that when I looked for... It was hard to get photos for everybody. And I looked and saw that Lightning Lass is a comic character that you look like. Lucy Pertface, the Curious 5. I got a very special photo that I found of you. Lukey Channel. a very unique form of comedy. You'll know what I mean if you check out my boy's channel. And we're going to do the collaboration soon, where you teach me some British words and I teach you some words from the States here. So we fuse some of the UK language with the New Yorker lingo that I'll teach you some stuff. But I could say some stuff. Bloody rubbish. He's a straight muppet. Some stuff. Shout outs to Professor Green. His documentary, I learned a new word. He's a straight muppet. And I like that one. So, and I could say, isn't it? I do know a lot of words. I'm just feeling dumbfounded right now. Because I've been obsessed with the UK, so the words are in here. Mercedes Peyton. First hashtag alert. Everyone got to get a hashtag to represent them. Peyton Nation. So, anyone in here can get down with the hashtags for Mercedes Peyton. Just throw in the hashtag. Peyton Nation. Spelled. We're going to put it in there. That's why I got 2 picks. So I could show you the shout outs to Peyton Nation. I'm definitely Peyton Nation. Supporting every one success building in here. Mind Ramble. After watching all your videos, I understand why you went with the name Mind Ramble. Because I secretly saw one of your videos that you didn't mean to post. About you preparing for one of your videos. Which I felt excited when I saw that. I knew that you didn't mean to post that because of my ADHD, seeing a different creative mind that you put a lot into perfecting when you go, especially when you make a video. I can't. It's one take video. If I can't do it, I rarely ever do take 2. Oh God, repetition drive me insane. Starting to lose my voice, kinda. My voice hurting. Don't I have some water? Don't I have a little water? No, I don't. But I do have a crown that could maybe calm my anxiety. My PB&J. One of the first family vloggers. Family vloggers. Family vloggers. Ugh. I'm a germaphobe. I just put my lips on that. My PB&J have been pretty supportive of what I'm doing and getting the 20 likes. I'm going to be eating a lobster real soon. So, and you got me actually, I ate a PB&J this morning because I had no food, but I realized when I saw going through this, I do have peanut butter, jelly, and bread. And then I took my multivitamins. Noah Brooks. We gotta start helping you seeing some vids. We gotta inspire you. You could talk to the community. We don't bite. Hope to see a new vid soon. Think you'll be coming out with a new vid soon. I picked of you with the fish to say hello, to let you know you're part of the family here. Oh, not so funny comedian, which now I gotta do a little joke that I came up with a couple days ago. Because I'm picking the pic of you with the 2 thumbs up. So I came up with this joke. If anyone knows the store, BJ's, right? the store BJ's. It's like a Whole Foods goods store. It's like one of those big food chains, right? And so my joke was, what has 2 thumbs and likes to shop at BJ's? This guy! Some people will get the joke. Some people won't, but that's right. The Freudian brain. The Freudian brain. I blame it on Sigmund Freud. If my nerds out there know what I'm talking. Well, people in psychology will know what I'm talking about. The Sigmund Freudian brain is not recording, is it? I'm feeling like Jughead. Alright. Now, a special schizophrenic word from our sponsors. My fellow schizos out there, Rebecca McDonald and Schizo Lacabos. So, I put us together as the schizos of the group. Which brings me to, I also have bipolar. Which brings me to, I'm just going to say, the road down bipolar. My first YouTuber friend that also has Q&J Entertainment. Because we got to do the collaboration, bipolar versus schizophrenia. With the quiz man being the referee. We got to do that. Our 60th member strong, Rich Steez, which brings me to a good topic that we're gonna be LGBT strong up in here. Which brings me to, I'm gonna work on that in the next month. The month of August is gonna be sick. I'm gonna diversify the group. Everyone's gonna have friends in there. It's just gonna be a wild party in the group. And the Facebook is our home base. And we're gonna be LGBT strong. And then when we have our first gathering, it's gonna be like this crazy, diverse utopian society. And that's gonna make our movement to support not just small YouTubers, it's anybody that has dreams in life. Anyone that has needs and wants in life that never really get them to get met. We don't get to have our voices heard. We're out on there putting our face on camera, showing our life, and we don't get much support. That's where the army comes in. I'm starting to sweat. I'm going to start sweating through the shirt because I got hyperhidrosis disorder. I got my air conditioned and it is summer. But I wanted to be styling. Alright. Oh, let's skip to... Where am I? Oh, on Happily a Housewife. The LGBT strong. So, more dynamic duos of comedy. That's huge in this group. So did I really just take 29 minutes? Holy cow, man, this is gonna be crazy to edit this, but this is gonna come out good for us. Maybe if these shout-out videos become popular, maybe someone could come on down here and do a shout-out video with me, or maybe we can make a vlog together, who knows? Holy cow, where are we? Sarah Kangs, our first cover musician. And when I found you, the Paramore song, The Only Exception, inspired me to finally face my loneliness and make a love/heartbreak music video playlist. It's kind of really bipolar. It gives you the saddest song, and then it gives you a song of hope that love is going to arrive one day. So that was real cool. And rest in peace to Chester Bennington, Linkin Park. And when I started listening to Linkin Park, when they came out with the song, what's the title? I'm about to break. Everything you say to me gets me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. One step closer. And I was in rehab. That was in 2000 when they came out with that song, I think, a long time ago. And he always battled depression. He talked about depression and suicide. So, gone way too soon at 41. So, rest in peace, Chester Bennington. You will be missed and you are loved. So check out Sarah Kang's cover in respect and honor of Chester Bennington, Iridescent. One of my first YouTuber friends in the group, Sarah's channel. You can't mention Sarah's channel without shouting out Herman the Great. You just can't do that. So I picked a Deadpool photo of you with the Deadpool because my friend, shout out to my friend Rich, that probably will never see this at my mental illness community, he thinks that I'm really like the character Deadpool because of my drive to kick evil's ass with a slice of humor as I kick evil's ass and send them all to hell to burn for all of eternity. So he really thinks that I am Deadpool. So, what the heck was, I got lost track for a second there. What is going on? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Don't do the sub for sub. And we're gonna be against sub for sub because it's a scam. You'll just end up filling up your subscription box with people that don't even watch your YouTube. Mutual support is the word to use. If you make friends and you have a mutual support with each other, of course we subscribe to each other. It's not sub for sub. Sub for sub is like a submarine going down this breaking ship. It's a submarine that's going down, all of a sudden it's got a crack in the thing. The more sub for subs you have, the bigger the crack, and next thing you know, your YouTube's gone. I've seen it. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. You sub for sub, eventually, in the thousands of sub for subs, eventually YouTube ends up taking your channel down. I don't want to see people lose their channels, sub for subbing, using copyrighted content, all sorts of stuff. Because I lost my YouTube of 1,100 videos for a year and a half. I blacked out. The car broke down. My mom had a stroke before her 60th birthday. I ended up in the mental illness community for a year and a half. Oh, God. I'm starting to sweat here. I need some ice water. Family vloggers. Shandy life. So hop on over if you love the family vlogs. With the love and laughter and unity, family oriented. So hop on over there. And I thank you for joining us. And we're going to build a crazy family vlogger unity. And maybe we could do something with t-shirts and gatherings for the family vloggers to meet up. Maybe, who knows, something like that. Simply Sarah, who introduced me to FOMO. If anyone knows what that means. FOMO. Fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. That should be in a psychology book. Because I don't have a fear of missing out. I've been missing out my entire existence. Not in small YouTuber army. Nobody's going to be out, so help me God. Student Vlog Life, The Curious Five. You're gonna form like your own little vixens like Kill Bill, like Beatrix Kiddo from Kill Bill, The Curious Five. Come rolling into town. With the Mandela Effect video too. So Schizo Like a Boss, check out Student Blog Life Mandela Effect video. I'm starting to keep my eye on the Mandela Effect. I'm feeling that they might have some connection to the Illuminati. I got my eye on them. Not gonna get away with it much longer. Forewarned. Now that we're almost towards the end, to give the people at the end of the alphabet a lot of love, so that they don't feel I was at the end. The titles of the YouTubers. Themis is just not cool. That is not true. Stick with me. That's why I picked these two photos of you. Because they look pretty darn cool to me. Stick with me. Stick by my side. Gonna make you, you're gonna realize that's not true, your title. Themis is just not cool. You're gonna redefine the word cool. Trust me on that one. Stick with me. Stick with the blurs. Wild Gemini. I hope you don't find this offensive. You Geminis. And I'm just kidding. My mom's a Gemini. But I'm just... the Geminis in the astrological chart. The twins of the astrological chart. They could probably relate to someone like me that has multiple personality. I'm on the border. They didn't want to diagnose me multiple personality disorder, dissociative identity disorder. They didn't want to diagnose me. Said that I'm kind of on the cusp. I'm not split enough to be diagnosed that, but you Geminis. You Geminis. Watch out for the Geminis. And so, we come to the last in the alphabet. Know who you are. Because you make me want to go shopping. You make me want to go shopping at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, all these marts and all this stuff. That you make shopping so colorful and fun, it's crazy. And you inspired me to go get, because you wear the shirt in every video. You wear an epic shirt in every video. I am going to get some new shirts. Look, I got a shirt for the video. That was inspired by you. I got to get some shirts. They inspire me to make videos. Don't be a wiener. Army. So you make shopping look so much fun. It's ridiculous. If members in this group do not know, in this army do not know who I'm talking about. Yo! Yo, Sammy! Yo! I'll do it in Sylvester Stallone with, hey, yo! Yo, Sammy! Hey, yo! Yo, Sammy! Hey, yo, I don't know about this one here. Yo, it's like a switch. I turn it back, it's like a switch, you know what I'm saying?